Take a moment and listen closely, because a name recognized on tennis courts around the world has suddenly exploded across social media feeds, and this time it is not because of a championship match or another trophy. Emma Raducanu, the young tennis star who captured global attention with her remarkable rise, recently became the center of intense online conversation after a set of images began circulating with sensational headlines and dramatic captions. Fans scrolling through their feeds were shocked, confused, and curious all at once. Some people immediately began asking what had really happened, while others quickly shared the photos and clips without understanding the full story behind them. At first glance, the situation looked dramatic, and that is exactly what many viral posts wanted people to believe. But the truth behind the buzz is far less scandalous and far more reflective of how quickly online rumors can spiral out of control. Emma Raducanu's journey to fame happened incredibly fast. In a short time, she went from a promising young player to one of the most talked-about athletes in the world. Her calm confidence on the court, fearless style of play, and genuine personality won the admiration of fans across the globe. After her stunning success at the Grand Slam level, her life transformed almost overnight. Sponsorship deals, magazine covers, interviews, and global recognition followed quickly. With that level of fame also comes an intense spotlight, and sometimes that spotlight can twist ordinary moments into exaggerated stories. That is exactly what happened in this case. The images that triggered the online frenzy actually came from a professional fashion and magazine photo shoot, a setting where creative styling, lighting, and camera angles are often used to produce artistic visuals. However, once a few cropped images and dramatic thumbnails began spreading online, the context disappeared. Headlines used shocking language to attract clicks, leaving many viewers with the impression that something controversial had occurred. In reality, the photos were carefully staged as part of a high-fashion concept, using styling techniques and wardrobe elements designed to create the illusion of boldness without crossing professional boundaries. Cover pieces, framing, and artistic direction were all part of the process, just as they are in many fashion publications. Unfortunately, when something starts trending online, the original context often fades away while speculation grows louder. Reactions from fans were mixed. Some people felt surprised because they had only seen the misleading posts. Others were upset because they believed the exaggerated claims. Meanwhile, many supporters quickly defended Emma's right to explore opportunities beyond the tennis court. It is important to remember that athletes are not limited to a single identity. Emma Raducanu is not only a tennis player but also a young adult navigating a global career in sports, media, and brand partnerships. Choosing to participate in a fashion shoot or creative project does not erase her achievements or change the dedication she brings to her sport. Another key part of this story highlights how rapidly misinformation spreads in the digital age. A single edited or cropped image can travel around the world within minutes, often reaching millions of people before anyone checks the facts. Social media encourages quick reactions, fast comments, and emotional responses, which can create enormous pressure for public figures, especially young stars who are still learning how to manage life in the public eye. Emma herself has largely remained silent about the online noise, and that silence should not be misunderstood. Often, it simply means focusing on what truly matters. She continues training, competing, and working toward her long-term goals on the court. The hours of practice, discipline, and determination required to succeed in professional tennis are far more meaningful than temporary internet drama. This moment also reminds us of something bigger about modern media culture. Sensational headlines often attract attention faster than balanced explanations, and many platforms reward dramatic stories with more visibility. As viewers, we play a role in shaping that environment. When we share posts without verifying them, we unintentionally help rumors grow. Being a thoughtful viewer means pausing for a moment, looking for reliable information, and questioning whether the full story is being presented. If someone clicked expecting a shocking scandal, the reality is much simpler. This situation is really about how images can be misunderstood, how media narratives can be shaped by clicks, and how personal choices by public figures are often magnified beyond their true meaning. Emma Raducanu remains a talented athlete with a promising future, someone still growing, learning, and exploring opportunities beyond tennis. Her story is far from finished, and the chapters ahead will likely include more matches, victories, challenges, and personal milestones. As fans, we have a choice in how we respond to moments like this. We can spread rumors, or we can share accurate information. We can judge quickly, or we can choose understanding. The next time a shocking headline appears on your screen, it is worth pausing for a second and asking whether the full story is really being told. That small moment of curiosity can make a huge difference. Emma became famous because of her skill, determination, and love for the game, and those qualities remain unchanged. Behind every headline is a real person working hard under intense public attention. Respecting that reality helps create a healthier conversation around sports, media, and the people whose lives unfold in front of millions.